At first, I thought it was just a very fluffy dog. It's not a dog. Oh man, that kid has absolutely no idea what he's in for. He probably thinks, oh, what a cute puppy. I love this little thing. Oh, no, my friend. That is not a little thing. In fact, that guy is probably like, I would say 10 times your age. What's up, boys? If you're wondering why my mic is kind of booty cheeks right now, it's because I'm actually at home at my parents' and I'm using my old Blue Yeti instead of my nice fancy microphone, so it's only for the intro. Don't worry, okay, it gets better. But today, guys, is the final highlight video of 2022 before we move into the year of 2023, where honestly, I really want to start doing some new stuff. You know, the kids videos and stuff are fun, but I feel like a weirdo making so many videos on kids, so I'm gonna be trying some new topics here and there. It's not gonna be too different. It's just gonna be, you know, different topics and stuff. Like, for example, today's video, the highlights of Furry Cringe, which furries, man, they're on another level. They could supply me with content for like a millennium. Anyway, for this video, just let me know in the comments what you and your family did for Christmas, or what you did for Christmas, or, you know, whatever's happening, let me know. I'm interested. Anyway, without further ado, enjoy the video, boys. Playing hide and seed. Me hiding. Werewolf boyfriend. Ready or not, here I come. Is there a word for like being racist but against furries? Because this post just made me that. Honestly, I can't say that I blame you. And honestly, I don't know if there is a word for that, but there should be, because I also would identify as that. Listen, man, I know not all furries are weirdos, obviously, but this post is making it really hard to believe that. I'm just gonna say, man, I'm starting to lean in the other direction. I may be a disgusting furry, but at least I'm not a Jake Paul fan. Thank you, Generic Fox Sona, number 753,885. Hopefully the other 753,884 are also not Jake Paul fans, because that would be not good, let me tell you. Furries freaking out at $10 hygiene soap and deodorant, but they are more than willing to spend over $1,000 on a fursuit. That is what I actually cannot believe about being a furry, is that anyone who like is a furry and actually has a fursuit, those things are so expensive. Are they that hard to make? Like, is the material like that rare that they're just that expensive, dude? That makes me wonder how much like mascots like costumes cost. Like, cause that's basically the same thing, isn't it? How much are they spending for those things? Never forget the time I got stuck in an elevator and one of the people was cosplaying a furry and wouldn't break character and started whimpering and clawing at the door. You gotta do what you gotta do to a dog who does the same thing. You just put him down. You just put him down in the elevator. Hey, he wants to be treated like a dog. You treat him like a dog. So we have Nick from Zootopia making some questionable faces. Nick gets a prostate exam. Zootopia 2016. Okay, I know it's funny to call things the worst, but this is definitely the worst post on this website. You know it's bad if Tumblr user YifMaster disapproves. Yeah, if a guy named YifMaster disapproves of your furry post, at that point I think you've crossed the line. I mean, this guy is probably extremely accepting of all kinds of different furry stuff, and this is crossing the line for him. You might as well take it down, man. Doctor, $140,000 a year. Furry artist on Patreon, $160,000 a year. I think you're lowballing the furry art amount, to be honest. I'm sorry for the inaccuracies, Dr. Yif. No matter how I respond to this, I don't look good. Well played. I walked right into that. Well, furry artists are typically more competent and courteous than your average doctor, so I can see that. Did you just legitimately tell me that a person who draws wolf ass is more competent than a dude who spent 8+ years in a university to give you your lung transplant? Doctors are BS, and furry artists perform an infinitely more valuable service to society compared to them. You will die in 7 days. Jesus, dude. How do you even have this take? There's no way that this person isn't trolling, right? They must have had an awful experience with some doctor to think this. Oopsie whoopsie, the train is stucky wucky. We's in Holland and work on it to make messages can better fuisteen owo. Please stop. Dutch is barely a respectable language as it already is. Honestly, I understood like the first part, but then in that middle, like, we sin hard and work on to make dude, what is going on there? Can anyone translate that? Any furries in the comments? Can you guys translate that, please? Dad tries on a suit. My family and furries. I can see the despair in his eyes, and I can't even see his eyes. Dude, you can just see it in his body language, man. Look at how he's standing in the thumbnail. Look, he just looks so defeated. He's like slouching, man. He's like, God, my son or my daughter, whoever gave me this, why did I ever have them? Why didn't I pull out? Polygon. If Mario can surf barefoot, why can't Sonic? Hashtag E3 2019. Polygon, please stop asking to see our feet. It's getting kind of weird. To be fair, I haven't seen Sonic's feet once in all of the years that he's existed as a character. That man has had those red shoes on constantly. He has not taken them off once. They probably smell so bad. And he probably works up so much sweat running around all over the place. Oh my god. Hopefully he doesn't take them off because he's gonna unleash a stink bomb on the world if he does. We got a picture of a furry twerking, I assume. Gladys Nelson. What the hell is this? And why did my grandson like it? Oh, that poor grandmother, man. She doesn't even know the extent of what her grandson is probably into. And honestly, I feel bad for her. I mean, good thing she's probably on her way out because I don't know if I'd want to be around with this knowledge for years and years and years. You know what I mean? My lab instructor decided to wear his $2,000 handmade dog costume to class. I'm legitimately scared. A teacher now, dude? Dude, if my teacher wore a fursuit to class one day, I think that would be my sign to drop out. You know, like I've thought about it, whatever, since I got YouTube going on and whatever. If that happened, I would be like, yeah, I think this is a sign from God that it's time for me to go. My mother is an ableist shitlord. I honestly cannot handle living in this house anymore. She just made me put on pants. My tail is so uncomfortable and the rough material messes up my fur. Disgusting. Why would you make a wolf wear pants? Honestly, just so ignorant and ableist. I can't wait to move out. So are they saying that being a furry is a disability? Is that what they're finally admitting? That being a furry is a disability? I guess we can give them a round of applause. I'm a popular furry that only hangs out with other popular furries. If you have less than 2K followers, you're dirt to me. This is unironic, by the way. Literally don't care who you are. If you have shit social media presence, you're an insect. Oh my, yo, Giga Chad. Real, man, real. I also do not interact with a single person under 10K followers on Twitter, okay? If you have less than 10K followers, don't even come within like a 50-mile radius of me. Otherwise, I might just have to block you. I'm sorry, you're just not on my level, okay? I'm the king of this hill, and you're a peasant. The 2020s are also going to be called the Roaring 20s, but this time it's because everyone will always be in a fursuit the whole time. The Roaring 20s. Kill me in 2019. Yeah, so I'm reading this in 2022, and kill me in 2022, please, and 2023, and 2024, and just the foreseeable future. My mom bought a All My Children Have Paws mug in an effort to disown us in favor of her dogs, but she is blissfully unaware of the fact that 2 of her children are actually furries. Why do you know your sibling is a furry? I made them a furry. This is why she's disowning you. So is this what happens? You just live in a house with a furry and it just spreads like a disease. They just infect everybody in the household, and then before you know it, the whole house is just like crawling around on all fours and barking at one another. Because if so, man, all I gotta say is thank God I got lucky enough to not have that happen to me. Otherwise, I would be very sad. Burger King Moldova. People in animal suit will not be tolerated at our stores. Go to other restaurant, beast man. No fur man in Burger King Moldova. Now this, ladies and gentlemen, is why I am officially relocating Dark Dom Industries LLC to Moldova. I'm sorry, anyone who was thinking about maybe meeting me while I lived in America, no, not gonna happen, okay? I'm going to Moldova. You can catch me at the Burger King not wearing a fursuit. Thank you very much. Oh my god, dude. Is this like the Ahigao hoodie, which is already awful enough? If you own one of those hoodies, I hope you know that you will never see a woman in your entire life. But this is somehow even worse because this is that, but also My Little Pony. I really didn't think that hoodie could get any worse, and most definitely can. I don't even know. I honestly, I'm just speechless. Thank God that the guy in this picture isn't showing his face, because I'm pretty sure if he did, his entire life would be over. He would like not be able to find a job, dude. He'd never get a girlfriend. It'd be awful. Student comments. Hello, everybody. The food here is very good, and the chimkin salad sandwiches make my tummy go ooh-woo. SMH, I'm dropping out. Dude, what is it with all these furries at schools, man? They're like infiltrating. We gotta clear everybody out and have like a check. Like the FBI just comes to your house and does like an investigation on you. If they determine that you are a furry, they don't allow you to go to schools anymore. They just straight up ban you from everything. Sometimes just picking up my cat's poop is enough to set me off. They're so squishy, even through the napkins I use to pick them up. Sometimes I want to eat one, but I'm afraid that'd ruin the feel for me. Hashtag furry fandom. Oh my god, dude. I actually just got chills from my body. That made me so incredibly uncomfortable. The fact that they just thought about even eating it, that is like, it just, oh my, I can't function. My brain just stopped work. You're in a Beastars love triangle and have to make a choice. Which good boy do you go with? The smooth deer or the musky husky? I can't believe I just witnessed Netflix tweeting the phrase musky husky. I think this is where we end it, guys. I'm sorry. I've heard too much about this show, and I actually contemplated watching it for a little bit because apparently the story is actually really good. I don't know if I can get over like them all being furries. I don't think I can do it. I might just have to pass. And I already watched B&A, so like I already had to put myself through that, but I don't even know if I can do this one. I don't think I can. Banned words in our store: Zootopia, Fox, Nick Wilde, Dream, Smile Face Dude. What the hell happened here? The fact that Zootopia, Fox, and Nick Wilde are all in the same thing, there must have been way too much Zootopia stuff going on. Foxhole, Persistent World Warfare, not recommended. This game is not what I thought it was going to be. Sorry, man, you did not get to fulfill your dreams of looking at actual foxhole today. It's just a term for something in war. I'm sorry. Obviously, your character is not very impressed by that. Saw your post. Sexual or casual RP? Sexual, of course. Dragon OC, eh? Nice, lol. Hope you don't mind, but my OC is a cat. I'm fine with that. I purr and lick your neck. I like the pace you're going at, lol. I moan and let out some fire. Yo, chill. You almost burned my Tims. Don't burn the cat Tims, man. That's a sin. Not gonna lie though, I wouldn't even be surprised if the person who this person was talking to just like went along with it and just kept going, the RP going, and they're like, oh, it takes off your obey hat slowly and sensually. Oh my god, I searched up Judy Hopps no clothes on my school laptop. Detection of indecent/illegal content on school Chromebooks. The school system has detected your son's internet browsing history on the school Chromebooks. The browsing history consisted of pornographic websites which include bestiality. This violates our school code of conduct. Please meet on Friday at 3:10 p.m. with your counselor to speak on this matter. Dude, imagine having to go into your counselor's office at school to talk about you looking up Judy Hopps content. I'll just call it content. Dude, I would literally like move schools, change phones, change SIM cards, move states, ghost everybody I know, make all new friends, and you would not see me around if I got caught after doing this. Listen up and listen up well. My puppy is my property. I can do what I want with her. If I wanted to, I could kill her. I don't care if that's abusive or cruel. I'm an abusive person and I figured out that I can never change. She's mine. She will always be mine. Get over it. Wow. Yeah, considering that this has 290 quote retweets and 12 likes, that's almost impossible to do on Twitter unless you just have an absolutely awful take, and this is definitely that. See, I know people say not all furries are bad, and listen, I totally understand that and I get it, but guys, you gotta get rid of these people, man. This is just, what, like, dude, he's dragging your name through the mud, I'll tell you that much. Also, for anyone viewing this, if you played Terraria with Calamity Mod, I am stuck in boss looking for someone to play Terraria with MEDM if you up to the task. You posted a GIF to recruit people for Terraria. I know that most people will click if do this. This guy actually just posted furry, you know, content on a subreddit just to get people to play Terraria with him. Just ask like a friend or go on a Discord server. I feel like there's easier ways to do this than to do that, to be honest. Nintendo of America. Meow Souls has been tuned up and found himself in the Toon World. Available for a limited time in the Fortnite shop. Meow Souls is my idol and I want him to peg me. God. Why? Why on the Nintendo Fortnite tweet, man? That's like two very kid-friendly things, and you're gonna post this? Do you know how many children are gonna see this? And you're probably gonna convert into being disgusting people like you? Don't do this, man. Don't ruin the youth. When your grandma smashes your PS5, so you smash her daughter. Get nay-nayed. There's just so many bad things about this. The get nay-nayed, are you serious? God, I just know this is a band kid. I just know it. I don't know why. Actually, I know exactly why, because only band kids say get nay-nayed. Honestly, the person who posted this on this subreddit is kind of a saint for having this person's name removed, because I wouldn't have been that kind. I'm not gonna lie. I would have, I probably would have left it there. You know, I wouldn't have suggested people do anything, obviously, but I definitely wouldn't have probably taken it out. Okay, repeat after me. Making a literal costume fursuit out of another culture which you have no connection to, especially when that culture is consistently misunderstood / misused, is absolutely in poor taste to say the very least. Hi, I'm not Mexican, but my grandma's from Central America where they also celebrate Dia de los Muertos. I took on the commission because I love the design and I know know the character was designed to be a celebration of a culture of the commissioner admires. Ascar is done. The suit is fire. Then there's the suit. Sure hope that suitor is Mexican. I feel like this applies to way more than just fursuit things. People think that anything is like cultural appropriation if it's just not your culture. You're allowed to celebrate whatever culture you want, guys. It's not cultural appropriation to celebrate other cultures. Are you dumb? Are you stupid? Are you an idiot? Yes, you are. That says notices bulge. God, if I saw this in public, I might actually just have to speed up my car and ram right into the back of that thing. You know, just conveniently, not like on purpose or for any reason or anything. Oh, my foot went on the gas pedal a little bit too hard. Skittles. Furry Twitter is trending. Finally. Skittles, my little uwu small bean owo. Oh, whoa. Wow. Okay, well, I will no longer be eating Skittles. That sucks. I actually really enjoyed that candy. You know what? It is what it is, I guess. Just, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. I can't support this. I'm sorry. We have to cancel them. New York Post. Australia accidentally creates furries as Olympic mascots. Wow. You know, honestly, the first time we ever see a furry in the Olympics, I think is gonna be a huge day. I think that is going to be the biggest day that the furry community has ever had. I mean, I'm pretty sure we already have, like, professional gamers that are furries. Like, isn't there, like, a Smash player that goes out in a furry costume or something? I heard about that. That's not as surprising, though, because they're gamers, and, you know, gamers are weirdos and losers, so, you know, kind of makes sense. Give up your seat to someone carrying something more important. Listen, I honestly have no clue how anyone ever finds that hot. What is so attractive about putting a giant thing in someone's stomach? That just look how, like, genuinely, I'm curious. If anybody watched this video and is, like, actually into that, please explain. Like, please. Because it's so confusing to me. I don't know what is so good about it. Pyther from Ninjago was kinda hot. He's literally just a guy. Why does he have, like, regular arms? How does he just have, like, regular dude arms and then just a snake body? It'd be kind of scary in real life. Like, imagine just, like, an actual snake and then it just stands and just has arms and hands. Take off that mask, tough guy. No, I won't. You really don't want to see what's behind it. Fine. If you won't, then I will. No, no, no. Screw it. You mess with the wrong werewolf, punk. What? And then he bites his neck and kills him. Wow, that was awesome. That was so cool and badass. Not gonna lie, this looks like it was drawn by an actual 5th grader, so I wouldn't be surprised if the person who posted this actually just drew it themselves when they were really young and then found it and were like, why did I ever make this? The problem with forced potty training. Since the dawn of time, we've been taught that potty training is the only way. Not only is this an outright lie, but it's also a huge plot by the liberal left to sell more bathrooms. What? This, honestly has to be sarcastic. This has to be ironic, right? There's no way this is like a serious video. What do you mean sell more bathrooms? We need those. Does this person just not pee or poop? I mean, obviously they do because, you know, they're wearing a diaper in that picture, so I don't know why they wouldn't want a bathroom. Do they just like swimming around in their old poop and pee all day in their diaper? Is that what they like? I mean, hey, each to your own, man. I'm not gonna judge, you know? They're like fully commit or just not commit at all. Hello, asshole. What? Don't question mark me. If you talk to my girlfriend like that ever again, you'll get to see the demon inside me. Don't mess with me. I will ruin your life. Ha ha ha, you're normal, mate. Reveals teeth, showing 4 big fangs. What are you laughing at, little boy? I think I saw this in one of my creepy asterisk videos or something. I just had to put it in again, though. It's just so funny. I mean, if you think about it, the guy didn't respond to this, so obviously, you know, he scared him off. I'm gonna say it. He won. The furry won, okay? I'm gonna put some respect on his name right now. And hey, listen, guys. If you ever get down on yourself for not having a girlfriend or something, don't. Because, if people like this can get girlfriends, then there's hope for everybody. Really, I'm so serious. Like, if you think you're a loser and you can't get a girlfriend, try again. Because if you're like this and you can still get one, anybody can, man. Anybody can. My nan loves the birthday present I gave her. It must run in the family, I guess. I guess it actually just runs in the family. If you're a furry, it's because you were at risk of being a furry because your parents or your grandparents or your uncles or your aunts are actually furries also. So, listen, if you think you're the only furry in your family, you might want to have a talk. You might want to gather everyone around the table and say, hey, listen, guys. Okay, I know this didn't just come out of nowhere. Which one of you is a furry? Come on, you can tell me, I won't judge. Bryson. All Pokemon species. Bryson is a fire-type Pokemon introduced in Generation VI. It is the evolved form of the fire-type starter of Kalos Fennekin. And you got some pictures. Oh. Wow. Is that actually what just shows up the first time you search that? Okay, so I'm scrolling through the images right now, and all I did was look up Brexon, and there's definitely a lot of very questionable ones. just there. Like, they're just out. I didn't even look up, like, Brexon, you know, bad word. I just looked up the Pokemon name, and they're all just here. Wow. Be careful what you search, guys. Oh my god. Why we need racism. Dude, it's always these like weird furry character YouTubers that try just the awfulest takes. Isn't there a guy that defends P-word? Like with like a weird dragon like character? Why do they have to have just the most insanely hot takes as a fur? Hey every fur, I'm putting an all points bulletin that one of our own has gone missing and their roommate is looking for help in finding it. His name is Paul Christopher Bayer and he was last seen in Rialto, California. Pray that he is found and brought home. About 3 weeks, he had lost complete contact with him. His name is Paul Christopher Bayer, last seen in Rialto, California before going BLFC. A police report was made, I'm worried. Haven't seen him. Has a large, full tummy with something squirming inside. Dude, oh my god. I actually, like, I can't even come up with a joke for this. This is just, why do people like that kind of stuff, man? Surely, even though you're into this stuff, you have to realize that there's, like, a time and a place. Commenting under a missing post with your stupid vor RP is not helpful, man. It's time to end the age of consent. 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 I'll keep saying it. Hashtag map friendly. And this guy's name is Furry Gamers Against Trump. Do people actually think that maps are like people who should be allowed to exist in society? Because they're quite literally should just be in jail or dead, actually. Dude, I've been on that whole side of Twitter before with like maps and stuff. It is unbelievable what these people think and how they think the world works, and just like they don't realize that they are just severely mentally ill. First trailer of DreamWorks' The Bad Guys animated movie directed by French artist Pierre Perifel. Why is the wolf hot? He's not. He's a wolf, first of all. Second of all, this is why I won't watch Beastars, because I am terrified of the community. I can't bring myself to do it because I feel like I'm watching a furry show. Even though I watched BNA and that was fine, I just cannot watch Beastars. Okay, so the mouse gets the berry, he holds the berry, and then he starts turning into a cake, and then a furry finds the cake, and then I guess presumably eats it. Well, that just sounds like 4 with extra steps. Yeah, I mean, that basically is. I think they're probably just trying to get around it by having him actually fully turn into a cake instead of them just eating the mouse. I don't know, man. I can't diagnose them. Furganistan 2003. We had good times, but we had bad times, but we're still missing you, brother. For Crane 2022. These were actual furries with hopes and dreams whose lives ended abruptly by a stray Rawson bullet in furry pool. I thought the situation in Yif Noble Power Plant was bad. Oh my god. There is no way that this account is actually real. That take real live like war events and turn them into furry things. Dude, I can't, man. I can't. I'm sorry, you furries. I know some of you are watching this video. You guys gotta figure it out. Okay, it's just bad. It's bad. Get these guys out of here, man. Get them out. Telling my parents I'm a furry. I'm now homeless. Hey man, that's just the way it goes. I'm sorry, dude. They find out and they kick you out. They should have like furry shelters for like furries who have been kicked out and cast out of their families. They can go to these shelters and have a place to live with other like-minded individuals. First of all, if anyone comes up with that, I want half the royalties. Oh, okay. Yeah, remember earlier when I said I wasn't gonna watch Beastars for reasons? This is the reason. I heard it's a good show. I want to be able to enjoy the show, but I can't look at this and then watch the show. It just ruins it for me. Thanks a lot, man. Really, thanks. I'm an alpha, so you drop a lot of loot then? Hi there. Bottom? Please, I need a kitten. Any sub boy, ages 13 to 19. At everyone, anyone that can VC is welcome. WTF, please. 13. I'm sorry that I've just been reacting to like half these posts with just like disbelief, but like genuinely I have nothing else to say. Like, how can you read this and actually come up with like a joke? Listen, she may look like she's fresh from a new litter of kittens, but I swear, she's a 120-year-old human female. Also, I think the age of consent should be 3 months of age. This is probably what a lot of those people would look like if they actually were like animals and not their little like personas or whatever. This is what most of them would unironically look like. So yeah, I don't know why he has hair sticking out of his belly button though. Welcome to Bill Gates Smart. Please stay still while I check your temperature. Gay thought inducing rays. Thanks for your Compliance, proud American father, and deep state security. It's true, guys. This is what happens. Anytime somebody walks into like an establishment and they have to check the temperature to check if they have COVID, they're actually just they're putting gay thought-inducing rays into your brain. So be careful, guys. You don't want to be gay, all right? That would be bad, all right? Stop war. Hi, today I present Lily and Toxic fights. Toxic is quite a strong and powerful cat, so I thought he would be a good example as Russia, while Lily is a defenseless but wise cat, so I thought she would be Ukraine. Rate and comment. Dude. Like, this is not helping. I'm sorry. You cannot make this and think it is helping the efforts, man. It's just not. Okay, you're actually probably making it worse. Sometimes just picking up my cat's poop is enough to set me off. They're so squishy, even through the napkins I use to pick them up. Sometimes I want to eat one, but I'm afraid that ruined the fun for me. Hashtag furry fandom. I might have put this in a different video because I feel like it's kind of sounds familiar, but if I didn't, I'm sorry for showing it to you now. Okay, I really am. The fact that this tweet also has 0 likes and 0 retweets means whoever took this screenshot went on like a Twitter deep dive to find this, and they just somehow stumbled across it. Like, I wonder, I'm kind of sad that they censored this person's account because I really wonder what other stuff they tweeted. It has to be just terrible. Why we should bring back child labor. Oh my god, this you know, remember the guy I was talking about earlier when I was talking about like the characters having really hot takes? Isn't there a guy that defends P-word like with like a weird dragon like character? The dragon guy that I was talking about, it's this dude. Who is this guy? And why does he have all of these just ridiculous takes? Guys, this is the Air Force nowadays. This is who is protecting our country. Honestly, I already thought about moving out of America, you know, with everything that's going on here, but this honestly has sealed the deal for me. How can you even put an Air Force helmet on, like a plane helmet with that mask? Gumball cosplay Ahegao masculino fur. Why? Wait, Gumball? Isn't he like 12 in the show? I mean, I guess that I don't even know why I asked that, because like obviously that doesn't matter to these people. I've noticed time and time again that they really could not care less. You know what's really crazy to me is this dude woke up in the morning and was like, yeah, I think today I'm gonna do a Gumball Ahegao cosplay and post it on Facebook for all of my friends and family to see. He really woke up and thought that. These people have like, there's mental illness in this group. Calling all furry artists. I am looking for someone who is willing to do unlimited art for me. $100 for a year and $200 for as long as I want. Note, I will not overload you with art. Max 2 pieces per week. I will never give you more than 6 a month. All art will be strictly personal art. Wait a minute, 100 for a year? You know what? It's honestly better than like half the population who just doesn't want to pay people at all. Like, this person could be asking for free, but at least they're willing to pay a little bit, even though what they're willing to pay is like insulting and almost worse than actually asking for it for free. I don't think anyone would be down to do that. Also, imagine agreeing to the 200 as long as this person wants. You're like 90 years old and this person is still asking you for 2 pieces of art a week, and you're like, dude, please, man. That 200 was gone like 70 years ago. Daily Bugle. Oh, it's Spider-Man. Well, he's more like Wolf Spider Vor-Man. I don't even know what this is. How does he swing? That can't be very aerodynamic. Like, that giant stomach has to slow him down in the air a lot. The only thing I could see it possibly being useful for is like a shield when he gets punched in the stomach. Maybe it like absorbs a lot of the damage. You know, it has its pros and cons, but personally, overall, I don't think it would be good because Spider-Man is kind of like a mobility-based hero. Why am I like actually analyzing the ethics? Gif me daddy. Doggo. Ooh. Oh my. This is, of course, it's a green Kia Soul too, man. Like, it's always these stupid green Kia Souls. I hate these cars. I hate them. I don't know why anyone ever gets these things. They're so ugly. Look at those gas prices though, dude. Oh my god. Imagine having that back now. Imagine. We can only pray. Please. Please, God. It's funny too because that's not even a good gas price. But like, at this point, I'll take anything. I paid for my friend. I paid like, I think it was like $7 a gallon like 2 weeks ago. Oh my god, dude, I'm dying. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this awful video. I genuinely, I'm sorry, this was probably a less funny video than usual. I could not come up with jokes for half this stuff because it genuinely just blew my mind so much that like I just didn't have, I was actually speechless. So I don't know, maybe we'll do it again in like a million years if it gets like 2 trillion likes. Anyway, subscribe, follow me on Twitter and Instagram @DomSlopic, and I'll see you later. Peace.